My day started in Campbell River, British Columbia, at the home of E&B Helicopters, a company that not only is a dealer for Robinson helicopters, they also are a school for teaching future pilots the love of flying birds, as well as supplying eco and fishing adventures for hundreds of recreationalists and fishermen. E&B Helicopters have a massive range of mountains, valleys, glaciers, lakes, streams, and rivers in their backyard, and your adventure possibilities are endless. This day was one of those possibilities. 3 hours of fishing a river in an untouched watershed to catch salmonoids that have only seen the shadows of eagles. Meet Doug Field, inventor and manufacturer of the Zzingers lure, and owner of a Robinson R22. Not only did Doug purchase his bird from E&B Helicopters, Doug was also trained by their certified staff. Myself and my good friend Brand Hoff were guests of Ed Wilcock, owner of E&B Helicopters. Ed had agreed to take myself and Brand in the company's Bell Long Ranger 3 to one of his many private fishing holes. Doug Field was to follow in his R22 with a load of Zzingers. The intention was to stream fish for late fall coho, and I wanted to learn a little more on the fine points of fishing with the #1 drift lure in the world, the Zzinger.
I got something wrong with my reel. Second cast, Gary.
Now, we didn't make any bets, did we, Doug?
No, we didn't make the bet.
Huh?
Oh,
Wow, what a lovely jump that was. Did you people catch that jump? So you know what type of a fish that this gentleman's playing? Eh?
that certainly is a coho.
It is a coho. It was a coho?
I think he's gone.
He's gone? No, he's still there.
Running at me.
He's just too fast.
You know what?
What?
This reel isn't working right.
Isn't it?
It's broken. It's something I pulled off the shelf, and now I remember why I put it on the shelf.
Well, why now does a person come into a remote location like this by helicopter?
I know.
And
I know what you're going to say here. Leave me alone.
and say, Gary, I need to borrow your reel.
Yeah.
Well, and that's exactly where we're at. We're at a beautiful location here on Vancouver Island, and we are zinging for coho. And I have the fortune, the great fortune today,
What a lucky guy.
yeah, to have the inventor of the Zzinger, Doug Field. And because he invents these lures, and I have one, and this is one right here, I really wanted to get the first fish on. But you can't beat the manufacturer of the lure, can you?
Well, last time you got the first and the last, and I think the one in the middle last time we went fishing.
Oh, you're just too kind. What a lovely fish
That
that
was
is.
quite a while ago.
Look at that, is a beautiful fish, Doug.
But you see, we got some mechanical difficulty in this reel. You have to tighten it up so that you can reel in slack, and then when it goes to run, it's like really tight.
They're really tight, so you're going to have to use your body a little more.
You're going to have to use your reel next,
Yeah.
I guess.
And we've got another gentleman up here. He's way up there. You can just see him up there. That's Brand Hoff. He is really into his fishing right now, so he's not going to be talking very much. He's got what he figures is his best color of Zzinger on. And look at the birds that we came in with. This is your little machine way over there, isn't it, Doug?
That's it, yeah. The R22 Robinson.
That's the R22 Robertson. And right behind us, we have the Bell. This is a... tell me a little bit about the big bird here.
That's a Bell 206 Long Ranger that...
That's the one I came in. That's when I came in because I was afraid to fly with Doug. But I shouldn't be because he was trained. You were trained by the very same people who have guided us to this location today.
E&B Helicopters in Campbell River.
And there's our guide right over there. He won't fish.
Yeah.
He won't fish. He's just sitting here watching, but he's a great pilot. Brought us in. What a beautiful flight that was in, eh?
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, they can take you sightseeing in that, or whale watching, or fishing or eco tours, looking at bears, whatever you like, or you can do like I did and learn how to fly in the same place.
You've had your license now for a year.
No, it's been 5 years, I guess.
5 years?
But yeah, it's quite affordable too. You know, it's.
Well, you've had a lot of fun with your little fly down over there.
Yeah, it's been lots of fun.
Yeah.
Really good for fishing.
Yeah. Do you keep it right at your house, or?
Oh,
and Brant up here is on too.
Whoa! This is a nice northern. There's a red. He's got a red on.
Well, I'll put my rod down, and we're having some fun with some fish here. My fishing buddies are having some fun with some fish.
Good to have you along, Gary.
Hey, thanks for when we planned this for quite a while, and
That's right.
When we put a plan in motion, it only takes us 3 years to get it going, right?
That's cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, and Brant, come over here. What happened?
Got him out.
What happened to you?
I just lost it. What can I say?
Just lost it.
It was right there.
And that's the color you're using right there. You're using the orange
pink.
thing.
That's hot pink.
That's hot pink. I like that the best. It's great for cutthroat trout. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And it works great for.
That's a really good one for pinks too.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
That's a lovely fish.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, really.
Middle of October and he's just a total chromer. You gonna tail him?
Yeah, I'll take care of them for you. So these Zzingers have become pretty well internationally known, haven't they, Doug?
Pretty much. You got people keeping these a secret all over the world. These Zzingers. People get them and they keep them as a kind of a secret weapon and win big derbies with them and.
Yeah, what are some
outfish their friends?
Yeah, what are some of the sport fish that you know of that have been caught on Zzingers?
Everything from 3-inch minnows right up to swordfish.
Swordfish?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Swordfish. Catching them just like coho under the boat.
Swordfish?
Yeah, swordfish.
And they catch them they're jerking them too?
Yeah. Personally caught one.
He's getting pretty tired now. We want to get him in as quick as possible because...
I'd help him more with his line.
we'll try and keep him off the rocks here. Try and kill it. Doug.
What a pretty.
Look at that, eh?
Keep that zinger in there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there we go. Look at it, folks. That's with the zinger.
Fire orange.
And you're using the fire orange and the Zzingel hook. We'll explain that hook a little later, too, for people.
Right.
You can take that. Look at that for a beautiful fish, eh? That's a good 10 pounds there, Dougie.
Gorgeous.
Shall we let him go here?
Nice and bright. He's gone.
Way to go.
Hey, nice fish.
So that's the start of it. We're on one of the secret locations that you can get to by helicopter on Vancouver Island. This is the Release Doug's Fish Show.
Well, so far.
Oh, so far.
So far. Things can change.
Well, things could change. They seem to like that color, though, don't they?
Yeah, they like that fire orange.
Yeah.
I got 3 or 4 favorites, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
That perch one you got on your rod is the other one.
Is the other favorite.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting
Well, as soon as we land this fish, you're going to give me a few tips, right?
Sure.
Okay.
All wrapped up.
That's what we'll do. We'll just get this fish out of the water here. Oh, he didn't like me at all, did he, Doug? Does that reel work a lot better?
This one's working better than the other one.
Yeah.
Exact same reel.
It's a good idea when you come on a helicopter trip like this to make sure that you bring an extra reel with an extra load of line, isn't it?
That's right. Lots of extra zingers.
Yeah. Well, I have a tackle box full of them, and I never brought any of them today because I knew that I was fishing with you.
And you know, I almost forgot mine.
Did you?
And then where would we be?
There would we be.
We'd be flying around, which is a lot of fun. Too.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, we'd have probably been at some tackle shop in Campbell River.
Yeah.
Buying some Zzingers.
You bet.
Boy, he's a...
Looked like a flasher, didn't he?
Huh?
He looked like some kind of a flasher.
Yeah.
Coho special.
Listen to how quiet it is here. I mean, we're away from everything.
The phone.
everything. I mean, you can't drive here. You can't fly here by airplane. And there's only the sound of this water
You could probably take 3 days to get here
and the
by
sound
foot.
of this fish. There he is. Look at that there. Perfect hook set too.
Hey,
Look at, they got
one.
someone with a fish on over there too. Brad's got a, look at that.
Double header.
Nice fish.
What do you think bit that?
Well, it's a pretty wide mouth, isn't it? It
Sure
looks like
is.
it's probably healed from killer whale or something like that.
Yeah. Or
See, you can see the tooth marks. You see the teeth marks right there?
Yeah.
It'd have to be something fairly large, or a good sized seal too.
Big seal maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a gorgeous
There he
fish
goes.
there. Neat.
Okay,
Once
buddy.
more, buddy.
You're good.
Nice going.
Nice going. So, did you show everyone that? I'm just going to pick up my rod behind you.
Well, that one I just picked on.
So this is the fire orange, the one that you're fishing with.
This is fire orange.
Yeah, and of course this one here is the.
That's the perch.
This is
color.
the perch, and these are two of your favorite colors, and you also like the chrome too, don't you?
There's a chrome one right there.
Yeah,
That's my other favorite.
that's your other favorite right there. Those are the ones you like for the coho.
Yeah. Well, there's a hot pink that looks like.
How about blues? Do you find blues work very well?
They all work actually.
I find the blues really work good in the ocean for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's bigger stuff.
Yeah,
Like for stream fishing, I like these three colors.
yeah,
For everything, even bass, everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you bass fish with these too?
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're gonna have to do a bass fishing
These
show
are dynamite
sometime,
for
eh?
bass. You know, largemouth or smallmouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a cast
Okay.
and just and give me an explanation.
Usually I check the line for strength after I catch a fish, or if
Yeah.
I dinged a rock or anything. So I'll give it the snap test. That one's all right, so I'm not
Okay.
going to retie it.
That's a good idea.
If it snapped, I would retie the knot.
You know, that's what makes a good fish, a difference between a good fisherman and a bad fisherman.
Yeah. Otherwise, the
Is
next
all the-
cast, yeah, you get a fish on and he's gone. And
Yeah.
That's no fun.
Yeah,
You want to let go of him right here.
yeah.
So you want me to show you?
Yeah, just show me.
Technique?
Okay, we just cast that out.
Pass that out.
Okay.
You got another fish on there?
He's playing a sockeye over there.
Oh. So what I want to do is,
Do you let it sink very much first?
I'm always in control of the rod, and if I'm letting it sink, I'm not reeling very much. I'm just lifting and dropping, so that I always got control.
Oh, okay.
Once I want to get it coming my way, I'll reel faster, but I'll always keep this action. And
Right now you're more going with the current, aren't you?
Yeah. What I want to do here is give that a fairly brisk flick, not very tall, like not a very long flick,
Yeah,
but a fairly brisk one, because that's your hook set. If a fish does bite it, kind of like a preset,
yeah.
and then you follow through with it. But it needs that quick flick. And
Yeah.
you have to give it the slack line after. If you don't give it the slack line after, you're not going to let the lure do its magic thing.
And okay, so
It's
it's
a
a slack line that is making the lure do its magic
Yeah.
thing. So if we just had this, just put it fairly close to the water here,
Okay.
and then we can look at the lure in the water.
You see, that's rotating. On the slack line, it rotates as it falls. So both.
Well, just cast out another 4 feet or 40 feet. Then
You mean
you just want to
40?
get another fish.
Is that metric?
Yeah, that's,
But you see that
okay,
action
okay. You
rotating?
can see the lure up here now. You can see it coming through the water.
And you need that slack to get that rotation as it falls.
Okay.
And that's along the same lines as a buzz bomb. That's what makes the buzz bomb work too.
It's the drop that irritates them.
It's a drop, yeah. The slack line drop. It's that rotary drop that drives the fish nuts.
With the tail
Yeah.
staying still,
Yeah.
and the
And the head
and the
revolving.
head is revolving around, just like
Right.
what a wounded bait fish would do.
Exactly. It's sort of like a cut plug
Yeah,
action.
it's coming up, and if you had a minnow that was really hurt down there, he'd come up, and he would
spiral
he would
down.
spiral back down again.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, now I know why it's.
And actually, and when you get it in the current, it works even better. Like current, like up there, where
Yeah.
the current's coming in. It gets an even better action because the current's getting it revolving even more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm going to let you. I'm not going to steal your pool here.
I think you should catch that fish that jumped in there.
Well, there's a couple of them jumping down there. You know, I
Yeah.
may just wait down there a little bit.
See, there's a drop off right off the tip of that stick,
Yeah, and stand there and cast that way.
and that's got the fish with your name written all over it.
Okay. Well, I'll go down and try that, Doug.
Okay.
And we'll see if I do catch a fish. This river has a lot of different runs of fish in it right now. It has, of course, the coho, which Doug has been catching, and cutthroat trout, and sockeye salmon. Now, I think that this is a sockeye.
Fish on.
You're on too?
Woohoo! Yeah.
And Doug's on down there too. Huh. This is something else, so just to be able to come in here. You know, you only need to come in here for about 3 or 4 hours by helicopter. And it's actually not, it's reasonably priced, you know. If 4 of you get together and want to have a day that you never forget, a day of seeing. You got a fish on down there? Yep. And our pilot, Ed's got a fish on down there too. Look at that fish there. Look at the beautiful colors on these. These fish, if you saw this fish a month ago in the ocean, he would have been silver with a marine blue aqua, deep marine blue back. And now that he's come into the river to spawn, this fish has really changed his whole appearance. I'm going to show it to you there. It's a very, very beautiful fish. This is one of the reasons why in Alaska, where they fish mostly for these fish in the rivers, they call them reds, okay? And this is why. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The hook came right out, right there. There it is, came out. But look at that for a beautiful fish. See the colors on him, how red he is? And then he's got the beautiful back and he's got the red colors here. But look at his mouth. See, he forms teeth. That sockeye in the ocean will hardly have any teeth. But he's formed this big kype here and these teeth. And that's for, they get very aggressive in the rivers. But that's a sockeye salmon. So we've seen sockeye salmon and we've seen coho salmon. Up here, helicopter fishing on. You know, I honestly don't know the name of this river. Need a hand there, Doug? I just released a nice red down there, Doug.
I saw that.
Boy, they ever have beautiful colors to it. Joe, you got a lovely coho here again. Look at that. He proved me wrong. That's the perch color. You did her, buddy. You want me to release him for you?
Yeah, you're real good at that. Give me some slack here.
Yeah. I'll just take that hook out of his mouth there.
A bit of a hook nose. Pliers?
Yeah, it's just sort of caught in some bone there.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you start getting old too. You can't see. I need to take my glasses off to. Yeah, your barb's gone.
Yeah, just hanging in there.
Yeah, it's just the way sometimes you get caught in a little bit of that gristle there.
Yeah, thanks.
Look at that, eh? Look at the size of him. That's a lovely coho.
Yeah.
Big coho, you know, and this is not a big river system.
No. Doesn't need to be.
No.
Coho don't take.
I mean, how long does it take to fly this with the copter? About 2 minutes? Not even that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes along it.
Well, this has really been an experience, Doug. I really appreciate you putting me on to E&B helicopters
Oh, you're welcome.
up in
It's been a fun
up
day.
in Campbell River. I mean, you have your own chopper. You said, you know, Gary, you know, come out with you. It's pretty hard. Yours is a 2-seater, so I couldn't bring a cameraman. So it was really nice for E&B to put something like this together.
Yeah.
It was really great.
Yeah, it's a great way to go, and you know, those smaller helicopters are getting to be within the budget of a lot of people now too. Some people own a second home.